Welcome to this edition of BurnTech University presented by Breckwell. In today's video, we'll show you how to properly replace the high limit Thermodisc in your SP6000 pellet stove.
Always refer to your owner's manual. This video is for informational purposes only. If you are unsure about replacing any of the components on the stove, we recommend having a certified electrician or stove technician do this for you.
The only tool needed for today's project is a 5/16" socket driver. Before starting our project, first make sure your stove is completely cool and then remove the power cord from the back of your stove. To make our repair, we'll first need to remove the left side panel of the stove. This is the panel with the control board attached to it. Remove the two screws on the back of the stove and then remove the two screws on the top of this panel. The panel can now be slid back, out, and away from the stove. In order to remove this panel completely from our work area, take note of all of the wire locations on the back of the control board. Once you've made note of this, remove all of the wire connections from the control board, and then you can set this side panel away from our work area. Start by removing the two wires connected to the terminals on the high limit switch. Then, using your socket driver, remove the two bolts securing this Thermodisc to the stove. Installing the Thermodisc is just as easy as removing it. Simply replace the two bolts and then hand tighten with your socket driver. Once the bolts are tightened, then replace both wire leads connected to the wire terminals on the limit switch. Once everything inside is tight and secure, it's now time to replace the side panel. Hold it up close to the stove and then replace the wire leads in the order that you removed them, making sure that you plug them in the proper terminals that they came from. To reinstall the side panel, slide the tab into the slot just behind the front of the stove, line up the holes, and then insert and tighten the four screws that you removed. Now that our project is complete, be sure to plug the stove back in and turn it on to check for proper operation.
Once again, this video is for informational purposes only. We strongly recommend a certified electrician or stove technician do any repairs for you.
Should you have any further questions, please visit our website at www.breckwell.com or contact our customer service toll-free at 1-866-606-8444. Thank you for watching BurnTech University.